Eastenders star Lisa Faulkner has confirmed she's leaving the soap. The actress, who plays Fi Brown, previously known as Sophie Wilmot-Brown in the BBC soap, has promised that there'll be a good ending to her story. "We were always clear that there would be a beginning, middle and end," she told the Radio Times. "Fi was coming in to do a job. She was never going to be a new regular living on the square, and I have absolutely loved it." Lisa Faulkner is leaving EastEnders Image BBC. She promises her character will have a good ending. Image BBC. She added, "I'm really pleased the secret about Wilmot-Brown is now finally out, because it's been so huge, and I've not been able to tell anybody. It's been the best fun to play. I have to say I've loved every single minute of it, I really have." Earlier this week, EastEnders viewers were introduced to the poshest family the soap has ever seen. Tonight, as Fi's dad James Wilmot-Brown made a sensational return. The classic villain returned to the square in time-honored fashion to sort out his unfinished business nearly 3 decades since raping Kathy Beale in his Winnebago. However, actor William Boyd's smarmy businessman was revealed to be related to a host of characters that viewers have already been introduced to. This left some viewers confused, trying to work out how everyone in the family was related and why they have different surnames, although that was obviously done to keep their connection secret. James Wilmot-Brown has been up to quite a lot since leaving Albert Square. Image BBC. He is related to a lot of characters that have already been introduced. Image BBC. Max's cellmate Luke was given a warm welcome after returning from prison. Image BBC. Wilmot-Brown turned out to be the dad of Lisa Faulkner's character Fi Browning, plus her brother Luke and half-brother Josh Hemmings. The revelation came when Max went to collect his old cellmate Luke from prison and took him home to see sister Fi, which we now know is short for Sophie. They all gathered in a big mansion, which surely resides in the home counties rather than the modest surroundings of Albert Square. Max was finally introduced to his boss. Image BBC. Wilmot-Brown is the poshest villain ever. Image BBC. Max was asked by former cellmate Luke if he wanted to stay and meet Dad before the charming Wilmot-Brown burst into the room. The patriarch of the family said, "Isn't this lovely, all my children back together?" While Fi and Luke Browning are his children by first wife Elizabeth Browning, Josh Hemmings is their half-brother from his later relationship with Wendy Hemmings. Fi told Mick her dad was dead, but has very much still alive. Image EastEnders Twitter. Josh is the son of Wilmot-Brown. Image EastEnders Twitter. The mysterious Wayland and Company chairman, who viewers first saw during a sinister meeting with Max, is actually Hugo Browning, the brother of Wilmot-Brown's first wife. It appears that Wayland and Company is a family business, as the whole gang are working for the company along with Max, with Wilmot-Brown running the operation. With the help of his family, Wilmot-Brown will continue in his mission to slowly take over Albert Square. Luke Browning was Max's cellmate in prison and introduced him to the company. Hugo Browning is the mysterious chairman of Wayland and Company. Image BBC. A story of power, control, money and revenge will unfold as he and his family attempt to destroy everything and anyone in their way. What remains to be seen is how much each of those involved knows and how far each will go, and if they can really trust each other. Family loyalties will be questioned, tested and exposed, but one thing is for sure, with ruthless Wilmot-Brown ruling the clan, the residents of Walford are in for a huge shock. James Wilmot-Brown made a sensational return to EastEnders. Image BBC. What lengths will James go to? Image BBC. Like Max, who was sent down for the murder of Lucy Beale, James considers himself to be a wronged man. But while Max has been working for his company Wayland and Company in order to exact his own revenge on the Beales, he has no idea of Wilmot-Brown's history with Kathy or even his connection to Walford. On Thursday night, he laid down a bunch of wild lilies down with a note attached, reading, "Kathy, thinking of you. Always, an old friend." Ruthless Wilmot-Brown is determined to let anything get in his way, but could his love for Kathy put a spanner in the works? EastEnders continues on Monday night at 8 p.m. on BBC One.